اوكي بسم الله نبدأ. كومبات كاست 2. يا مساء الفل يا وحش يا ايمن، تحياتي لك. اليوم رح يعرضوا جيمبلاي لسموك بالاضافة لآشرا وجيراس، هدول 3 شخصيات. كومبات كاست 2 رح يورجونا الجيم بلاي، بس اتوقع انه قبل الجيم بلاي يمكن يكون في عرض تريلر جديد مثل ما عملوا بالمرة الماضية. هاي باقي من الزمن 3 دقايق. والله كنت حابب غير جيراس الصراحة، كنت حابب يعني اكتر شوي عن الشخصيات اللي قبل، ولحد الان صراحة شانغ تسونغ ما جابوا عنه اي شيء. كنت متحمس يكون مثلا شانغ تسونغ. احتمال يكون هذا العرض تريلر جديد اليوم، ممكن يكون لريكو بالاضافة لموتارو. شو رأيكم؟ اهلا وعليكم السلام. يا شانغ تسونغ بتمنى صراحة، بس اذا عرضوا التريلر جديد حابب يكون شانغ تسونغ، لانه متحمس كتير اشوف شو راح يعمل، كيف صوته، كيف الجيم بلاي. منيح اللي عرضوا الكومبات كاست بهذا الوقت صراحة، لانه وقتي المفضل حاليا. لا تخاف لا تخاف عليهم، ممكن يعملوا اعلان هيك، يمرقوا لنا اعلان بسيط ولو كان هيك اشي بسيط على الاقل. مستحيل كومبات كاست ما يكون في اعلان عن ام كي. كوانشي والله ما اعرف اذا كان من الاخي، ما اتوقع انه كوانشي يكون منيح، ما بعرف. اذا لاحظتوا كان في شخص الكل كان يحكي عنه بالستوري تاعت ريبتايل، كان كوانشي هو اللي كان على الارض، بس ما بعرف اذا كان معهم ولا لا. تخيل. اهلا وعليكم السلام مستر زون. يلا باقي من الزمن دقيقة ونص. متحمسين؟ احنا اول شي بدنا نشوف الجيم بلاي، بنشوفه كله من دون اي تقطيع او اي مراجعة، وبس يخلص الكومبات كاست بنعمل زي مراجعة سريعة للي عملوه، بنشوف كيف طريقة اللعب بتطلع حلوة ولا لا. ايرماك بعمره ما كان لا مع تشانغ تسونغ ولا مع ليو كانج، هذا مع شاو كان. اوه اكيد ام كي. انا احب ستريت فايتر من وقت ما كنت صغير صراحة، من عشاقها كنت، بس حاليا ام كي بتتفوق كتير على ستريت فايتر. ممكن يعني انه تغير الزمن، زي ما بتحكي انه ممكن مثلا ايرماك وجيراس رجعوا. اوكي بدأ يا شباب، بدأ يا شباب، خلينا شوي نهدي. شاو كان راح يذكروه ذكر، بس اذا ما خاب ظني راح يكون موجود. رجعنا للكومبات كاست، اتوقع في 3 و4 كومبات كاست قبل ما تصدر اللعبة.
All right, and welcome to the new Combat Cast. We're so excited to be back. I know it's been a while. Been very busy getting some trailers out there. We've been at Evo, which we'll talk about in a little bit. There it is. Yep.
I was waiting for it.
Combat Cast, Combat Cast. There it is. There it is.
Very excited.
Wow.
So here's the deal. We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Lansdowne.
ان شاء الله يكون واضح الصوت اذا بدكم بعلي او
I
اطي.
am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Hi, I'm Tiago, and I am a art development director, also here at NetherRealm Studios.
Oh.
Weird.
So
we all work together.
What are the chances?
So today we're going to talk with Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating stages and how that whole system works. And then after that, Stephanie's going to come by and we're going to run through some characters with you. We have Jeiras today, Ashra, and Smoke.
Oh.
So we're going to do a character breakdown of all three of those characters. And at the end of the stream today, we're going to have a fight that
حبيبي الله يسعدك.
again, like the last time it was awesome with Lee and Smoke.
زي ما حكى ايمن انه بيقول انه المطور ما راح يعطينا اعلان بس
What about the?
مع هدول الشباب
Coming back.
It's coming
لازم
back?
يكون في اعلان.
Oh, I have something for that.
Go ahead.
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very scared of the belt battle. Hope to have one of those coming for you really soon. Other than that, so that's well, we got new collectibles, by the way.
Oh.
New collectibles from Sideshow and Iron Studios.
Nice.
Classic Sub and Scorpion.
That's Scorpion, and that's Sub-Zero.
That is correct. That is why you're the art development director. Is that what it is?
Hey,
Yeah.
nice to meet you all. Thanks.
No,
Thanks
no.
for having me.
First thing down, he knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the Evo broadcast from the finals, we did show a new trailer.
Oh, and it's a good one.
And it got. First of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments about it. The
We
team,
did?
Yeah,
we did.
yeah. It's kind of
Well,
it was
you
kind
know
of a
what?
thing.
You know
It's
what?
kind of a thing.
let's just take a look at it right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
اوه تريلر ولا نفسه شباب نفس التريلر شكله. اوكي فلاش بيتس طريق فلاش بيتس صراحة مدمر. اوكي هذا نفس التريلر. لا شكله هذا الاعلان القديم. يا لطيف على ريبتايل هون ديزاين يا اخي مرتب. هون ريبتايل ترك عشيرته زي ما حكينا وشفنا بالقصة انه ترك عشيرته لانهم كانوا يتنمروا عليه لانه هو فريد من نوعه. طلع من العشيرة. دام بقولوا فروست كاميو هي الافضل باللعبة. وهون جميع المورتال كومبات الفان اعتبروا انها آشرا هي نفسها ديبورا. تخيلوا عشان في شبه بينها وبين ديبورا. ما معروفة آشرا بالابيض. هون سايركس عمل لك حركة الهليكوبتر. بعديها بنفس شوف الكومبو ما اطوله عملت لك حركة بانشي سندر. دايم على هالتريلر. سايزوس طبعا ما بيعرف مين سايزوس هو نفسه بس الاسم القديم. دايم على هذيك. قطع راسه. وهون في اشخاص بيقولوا انه طلع قلبه. سارينا ديفل. هذاك بروتال دموي. عمل لك اللو. اوه هون عاملوا تحسين بالرول تاعت ملينا بس لساتها بيابانش. سترايكر عنده مشكلة مع ملينا. هذه اللي بتعملها سارينا اتوقع انها زيادة دمج لما تضرب انت. تخيلوا اتوقع ان هيك رح تكون. شو رايكم؟ آشرا استعملت سيفين، لون أبيض، لون أزرق ولون أصفر. حرقته حرق.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
كاس هافك. ريبتايل. هذه أكتر بوتات مجنونة. وهي الزعماء هون موجودين.
There we are. The Banished, new trailer. Showed it at Evo. Thank you again, like I was saying earlier, for all the amazingly kind comments about it. Awesome. Just like the team. I mean, obviously, you see a trailer like that. There is just all hands.
لما يتحول ريبتايل وقت قصير وليس دائم.
Was a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it really is showing off the 3D era characters, and we're bringing them back. We've listened. We're excited to like put a new spin on some of these characters that people haven't seen for 16 years or so, right? And to give them new life and new personalities, and to make Reptile probably the coolest he's been in quite some time.
And the cutest.
And the cutest.
كيوتست يعني انه لطيف، حتى البنات انه عجبوه ريبتايل. صار يحكوا عنه انه وسيم صاير.
There's two things. I'm gonna pick one, but like
You can do two. You're our guest. You're our
I'm gonna
guest.
do two. Okay,
Thanks,
first,
cheers.
I'm like an old school reptile guy.
لا، ما
I
راح
love
أتركهم
reptiles.
ك11.
Seeing him again and seeing the fan reaction to him has been incredible. So that's awesome. But also seeing the corrupted living forest.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
we
yeah,
see
yeah.
a spooky living forest, not
Right.
the really nice, cute
People
one
were
we saw
wondering
before.
if there's some of the dark stages will be
Right.
returning,
There
and the
is.
Banished trailer
Starts with a banger of a dark
It starts with a really dark
Yeah,
one.
there's like I think flesh and body parts and I don't know
know.
what's going on there.
I'm not ready to
كوت
talk
الكان
about it.
ما راح يكون
I
موجود.
just have
So
to
don't worry.
wonder what that one
They're there.
is.
Okay.
They're there. They
للأسف
are
كوت
there.
الكان شخصيتي المفضلة بام كي 11 للأسف ما راح تكون موجودة.
For me,
بس
it
تخيلوا
was
لو يرجع.
Havoc punching the opponent during the fatal blow so much that he breaks his own hands off and then stabs them in the head with the bones. I think it's awesome. I love it.
Awesome. Mine would be the reptile, the death roll.
Oh yeah.
Just the plop, plop, plop,
هون
plop
بقول
like
اللي
that.
بالنص
It's,
انه اللي عجبه
brutal and
بالتريلر هو
it's
الفيتر بلو تاع هافيك. الفيتر بلو
We all know what that.
واللي جنبه
We've all been there.
عجبه ريبتايل لما يتزحلق او لما يلف
Remember that.
يعمل حركة الريبتايل.
See? Tyler, salty about losing.
I don't know.
Salty.
Yeah.
You lost too though.
I did. Hey, you know, it was about the fun we had.
It was, and that's what it's all about. So let's talk real quickly. Tell us your job. What do you do?
Well, he
here?
told us his job. He
So
started with
I'm
that.
I'll get into it. So I'm an art development director, which means that I help the development of characters and environments. So I work with our extremely talented in-house art team and our external partners.
Who do amazing work.
Incredible work. All the credit goes to them. I'm here, but like really all the love and admiration goes to them because yeah, they have put together some incredible art this game, and we're really proud of what
And the
game
level of
looks
detail
like.
that there is in literally everything. And
Yeah.
even the fun little Easter eggs.
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little Easter eggs. We've been able to put a lot of them in the environments, and we're really happy about that.
I feel like almost like I mean the stage is just every game they keep getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story. They're
Yeah.
like they're almost like a character within the game themselves. There's stuff going on in the background you got to keep your eye on. It's really
Absolutely. And with the new consoles, right? Like we've been able to do much more in the backgrounds than we've been able to in the past, and we have things like the lighting scenarios and things like that really kind of help give you some visual variety to the levels.
And give it life. Gives it life.
Let's talk kind of start to finish how this occurs.
Yeah. So I brought some artwork along with me, so we're gonna look at some concepts of the living forest, and we're gonna look at some speeds first. So
Injustice 3 لا ما أظن.
the first,
Whoa,
our first step
الconcept,
here when
art.
we start designing a background is we start with these speeds. Now, we say
شاي يمكن
speeds, but
11.
these are pretty fleshed out concepts, and full credit goes to our environment concept artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko, who did a number of these. There should be
حسب ما حكى ما في variation
you know.
How long
ما
does
في
this video
variation ب
take?
MK1
You
شباب.
know, it really depends on the level
توقع
of
بس
like,
سكنات.
completeness that we get to them. I would say these
وجير.
probably, you know,
احتمال جير
all of
موجودة.
them about a week to get a sheet of them done.
هذا living
It's like they're called
forest.
speeds, but then they're full-blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art, and what we do with these speeds is we find areas of interest in them, and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey, we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this speed.
Pick and
then
choose
we
and-
pick and choose, and we kind of combine it and Frankenstein it.
It's like an
into-
amalgamation of like many speeds into
Absolutely.
one thing that everybody agrees on.
Everyone agrees on, yeah. So we have a final concept with like a top-down kind of a view here. Here we go. So this is what the final
Oh.
concept for Living Forest looks like. And then we also do a top-down to just kind of help, you know, spatially kind of figure out how this thing is laid out. And this really
التصوير
helps
اللي
our
عاملينه كأنه جاي من
environment
فوق
art team. So
ولا أنا
It also
غلطان.
shows some depth.
it does. It absolutely does. Yeah. And that's
Wow.
really important
أوكي
with
شباب، في هون
our shoebox levels, right? Like
لمحة
we want to
كأنهم
have that depth.
عملوا لمحة
Like, so
بسيطة عن
as you're
إنه
kind of
في
moving back and forth
إشي اسمه
on the
invasion.
flight line, you have that, you know, things kind of come in and
اللي هو
go out
بديل
of view,
الكريبت.
and it really kind of
مصورين
gives you that-
الصورة من
that
فوق.
full depth that
Is there
we've
is there
been
any fun little creatures or anything inside that environment?
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little things like the whole idea behind the Living Forest, this game. If you want to pull up the pan, we can talk up. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
So a lot
Oh.
of the fun little things
ورجونا
with this,
Living Forest.
version of the Living Forest has been that, you know, the trees are almost like these ancestral kind of guardians that like,
يو
you know,
والله
they're
تشوف
tied to different
التفاصيل.
families. So you have
إشي
almost like
خيالي.
offerings at the base of all of those trees of people that
هاي فيها
into the
الليل
Living Forest
وفيها
year
نهار.
after year kind of
إذا لاحظتوا كان في
depositing
قتال بين
these,
آشرا
different offerings to the trees.
وهافيك.
You have, like, little baby trees too that
كانت
are just
بالليل.
starting out.
أو في شو اسمه إذا بتلاحظوا هون
They
هي
want to eat anybody.
They don't.
شجرة
no, these
صغيرة.
these are really nice trees.
Did you get
know?
the five-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And the sweet like God rays coming through the trees and like
Yeah.
it's great how
يا واضح تعبانين كتير على الستيج بهاي اللعبة.
actually goes.
Exactly.
Just adding that depth to a fighting game, it makes it feel so living and so living.
It's a forest.
That's
It's
living.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's just cool to see how deep it can go.
Absolutely, and you know, even with things like JT, who does all of our lighting with the different lighting scenarios, right? Like even the different lighting scenario for Living Forest gives it a completely different vibe, right?
That's
like
awesome.
we've seen it in a couple trailers in the past, but yeah, I think it really helps. So you know, huge shout out to the lighting guys, to the environment guys,
The
Corey,
art team
Pico,
all around.
everyone.
Absolutely.
Like honestly, fantastic work.
Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add about like
Beating
stages,
Tyler.
beating
Oh,
me?
sorry.
What some of your favorite things about your job are? Anything
Oh
like that?
man, like I think the best thing about my job is just the people I work with, right? I know I'm gonna get sick of you guys are gonna get sick of me just shouting people out, but like really, it is such a group effort. Everyone here is you know putting in hard work to make this thing look as good as it can, and I think it really shows, and I'm incredibly proud of the team and the product.
You know, and just the responses we've gotten to a lot of the new stages that people saw in the trailer. I hope those definitely buoy you all and make you feel happy because they're just like
it makes us so happy to see.
so many cool comments about it because people were a bit like, you know, the stages are beautiful, but a lot of them are bright and where's the dark? Oh, well,
Oh, you brought the darkness.
Here's
you
some
are.
darkness.
Yeah,
Here's
so-
some darkness.
So don't worry,
Yeah,
we knew.
we got you covered. We got you covered.
So-
Don't worry.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and showing this stuff.
course.
Stages look awesome. Such a big part of
هذا الشخص هو اللي استخدم
its own
أو اللي
character
عمل
game and it adds
الستيجز
flavor and awesomeness to
I'm
it.
excited.
اللي هو
for you to get
Living
your hands on it
Forest.
and
بحكي
go
تعب عليه كتير
Very
واشتغل
soon. It's
Yes,
coming.
very
It's
soon,
very
very
soon.
يعني كل طاقته.
So we'll let you get back to doing some stage stuff, looking at some speeds. No, still not?
Probably, yeah. I probably got to do that today.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play you a quick trailer. You've probably already seen about our DLC, but it's still awesome. So we're gonna show it again, so we can get Stephanie in behind, and you can get out. So,
I'm gonna lay down on the back there.
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
I'm gonna
wanna
miss
hang
you.
out.
Don't leave.
I won't.
So
I won't.
thank you very much for coming,
Thanks for having me.
and we will be back shortly with some character breakdowns.
اوكي هلا رح ياخذوا بس هيك فاصل صغير وبعديها بيرجع ستيفاني. ترجع ستيفاني وتورجينا الجيم بلاي. وهون عندك الدي ال سي يا شباب. او ميني مان. اوه يا لطيف. ارماك اخلى بس لو حطوا القناع. بيس ميكر كوانشي اند تاكيدا مع هوملاندر. مش قادر استنى نشوف شو راح يعمل هوملاندر. اوكي ستيفاني وهلا رح يبلش الجيم بلاي. بريك داون.
So excited.
Homelander.
Peacemaker.
Ermac for me. So we have 3 and the rest.
Yes.
Sorry about them all.
Yeah.
Ermac's your guy. He was
yes.
your MK9 main when I first met you.
Ermac was the first main I really ever. I mean, I played the arcade games, but like when I was deeply into it, first main I ever had.
True.
So very exciting. Let's welcome Stephanie.
Hello.
To the cast. Going to go over some characters today. Very excited about that. Before we do that, I want to talk about our trip to Evo.
Oh yeah.
I think just on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to be there and play the game and give us such wonderful compliments and things you want to see different. Like that's the thing about these things. People, that's awesome.
Right.
But we got so many great comments, and it was just really cool seeing everyone and hanging out and watching you play the game and enjoy it. Comments?
Yeah, it's super fun when you see people do like the fatal blows or the fatalities for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god," and then laughing and enjoying it. It's awesome because you work on something for like years, and I've seen Johnny Cage's fatality 8,000 times.
Yes.
But seeing someone see it for the first time, they're just like, "That is crazy." It's a great feeling.
You sometimes you're so in working on the game and just getting that excitement from the new eyes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
Derek.
Well, my favorite thing about Evo was just like the fans, getting to spend time with the fans, the influencers in our booth, like hanging out with them, finally meeting some of them that we've been watching for years, right? And then also these sweet ass shoes. Big fan of these sweet ass Evo shoes. Love those. But really just hanging out with the fans and like seeing them go from the end of the line up to playing and then being like, I'm getting back in line because they just love the experience. And also there was some updates and changes, right? A little bit of a movement change, right?
People liked that.
People really, really dug that. And it just goes to show, we're always listening, and everything's still a work in progress, right?
Yes.
And that should be said right now too about just the gameplay you're going to
شاو
see.
كان موجود بس ما بعرف اذا كان قابل للعب او راح يظهر مثلا ممكن يظهر بالقصة.
Yep. Worked for some streams and then some balances.
It went
happened. It went
bye.
I still hear about the Dundee. Real quick for me about Evo, the being on stage and being able to debut the trailer for everyone was really fun and interesting and a cool, like a bucket list experience. Being able to show that for our entire team here and be sort of them for a moment was really cool. Want to thank Rick.
Oh yeah.
Course, for giving us the opportunity to show our game off and things like that. So.
And Evo was great. It was absolutely great.
Yes.
Had such a wonderful time. Stephanie, what was your favorite moment?
Oh, it's got to be the grand finals of the MK11 tournament. What a tremendous ending for not just that tournament, but kind of
مين حضر النهائي
life of MK11
بين نينجا كيلا
stage game,
وشو كان اسمه
mirror
نيكولاس؟
matches.
That mirror match was incredible.
قاعدين بيحكوا عن افضل شيء حصل بالايفو بالبطولة هو النهائي. من اللحظات الأخيرة المجنونة لما نينجا كيلا عمل كلتش بآخر لحظة. شيء خيالي.
Yep, congrats, Ninja Killer.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
job, great job.
And everyone who competed throughout the lifetime.
The twins, the entire top 6, everyone who entered, and the entire last few years. I think MK11, definitely every game we release, the level of play gets higher and higher. Players now train better, have better online,
Right.
just smarter, more experienced, and all that. And that just continued with 11.
And my main guy, Foxy Grandpa.
Yes.
Keep being Foxy.
Let's talk about.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, there's people will call them the goats of the game. Mine is probably Foxy, just for his consistency.
الشخصيات الدي ال سي ما
at the
لا
highest
مش موجودين
level and
حاليا.
continued in every
حاليا
game
بس
release.
سموك
If there's a
It is
top
وآشرا
Fox,
وجيراس.
will 1000% be there.
And he's hella cheeky.
Cheeky.
ما في اي اخبار حتى عن الدي ال سي انه امتى الجيم بلاي. أنا مستني تشانغ تسونغ.
Yep. And really enjoy it because it was great for us and just much appreciated. Let's move on.
Are we
Alright.
doing this?
اوكي
Jumping
رح
in?
نبدا هلا.
Yep, we're going to talk about Smoke today. So today we're going to talk about we're taking a character from a bunch of different trailers. We're doing
Right.
Smoke. Then we're going to do Ashra.
Ashra.
And then Jeiras.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with Smoke. I
Get-
think when you think about Smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I think mobility is one of the things I think of. You look at when he was a secret character in MK2, he had super fast walk speed. He could walk up and throw you in like 2 seconds. Then you look at MK3, he had Human had the teleport punch, and then Robot had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way into MK9, he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb teleport. Like I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility.
Exactly.
Always had
قاعدة
mobility
بتحكي عن
ways to
تطور
close
سموك
the
من
gap.
الجزء الثاني
And
لما
also
كان
be right on top.
إيه،
Teleport
سري.
punch.
He's dangerous.
كان
from
مقاتل
full
سري
screen
ب MK2.
anywhere you want to hit a button, he has an opportunity
وكيف كان
to
سريع
teleport,
بلحظة
and that
بيقدر
continues
يختفي
in MK1. So
ويظهر
let's take a look.
تليبورت. هلا رح
But first,
اوكي
let's
هلا
talk
عرض
about his
جديد.
normal attacks. One of the new things
Okay,
I
هلا
noticed is
نشوف.
he has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has
Yeah.
slicey dice.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
اوه بوي.
Low
وفي
slice.
لو.
There goes your Achilles.
He uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst.
Another noteworthy thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead. Which is
اوه بوي هذه الحركة رح توجع رح توجع الخصوم. شوفوا لي كيف بيعمل ابر كات.
And that's going to put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly.
Hey, عفواً,
And it's
overhead.
complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low high.
اوه سريع كتير.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an
سريع كتير
awesome
بين
mix-up
اللو
character.
والاوفر هيد اذا
Let's go
بتلاحظوا.
over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife.
اوه ليتس جو.
Oh, nailed it.
And pull you in.
نايس.
Jump again. And if he EX
امبليفاي
pulls you
وبتعمل
right
له
up,
وبتيجي
bunch
عندك.
of recovery, and then you can actually go into your mix-up.
Right. So he has his own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
He's patrolling the skies.
قريبة من جير اوفر هير تاعت
So he also
سكوربيون.
has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the
اوه
opponent. so up
تليبورت
close,
والله.
you'll
شوفوا شو هالتليبورت هاي.
even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
Now.
constantly closing the
آه
distance.
Exactly.
سريع
So if you
كتير
projectile,
كتير.
If you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down.
يا والله الوقفة رهيبة.
He'll be invisible.
اوكي في ديلي.
Ah,
اوه
'cause
صار
that's what you
مختفي.
want, is to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
like
you
great.
were thinking, I don't know
Oh.
that back to, I bet I could react to that.
Right.
اوكي
How
في
do you
امبليفاي
react to an
بتعمل هيك
overhead?
وبصير مختفي. اوكي
You
سموك.
start spamming stuff.
Yep.
Exactly.
Low pokes, low pokes. Get.
So another special
اوكي رح يكون
move is
سموك
the classic
ممتع.
teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool.
What?
Yeah.
So if you EX it, you get
اوه
And
بوي.
that punch is very like throwbacky to like
exactly.
MK3
It's like a
robot.
Yeah,
take on
إلهي.
Smoke.
Love it. I love it.
He also can cancel this one.
اوه
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. I commit.
في كنسلة بالتليبورت.
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it,
اوكي في كمان واحدة.
it
اوه
turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you, but you punched me first.
And lastly, he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase
Yeah.
go full screen
هذه
no matter where
بتجنن.
you are and go with this attack. And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the
الحلو
opponent,
فيهم بيحكوا بين القتال. هذا شيء عجبني مع ترجمة.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh,
Oh.
wow, first time Lanny.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just gonna
اوه
ask.
هذه مزعجة.
So instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile, if it has a lot of recovery, you can actually stop right in front of them and get a full
يو سريع جدا هاي الدخان اللي بطلعها.
If they're blocking, you can go ahead, stop in front of them, go for a 50-50, jump over, throw.
يو بجنن
Whatever you
سموك.
want.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see. Just kidding.
نايس.
When you're playing a smoke, what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could show up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile.
لا،
So you
كنتارو
can
مش
use
موجود.
someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor
Sure.
and become projectile immune.
Oh.
So let's wait for it to refresh.
For sure.
Fireball me.
لا
Fireball me.
لا
It's literally just
لا
a
لا
fireball
اطلع برا.
and can walk you down.
You
اطلع
saying no
برا.
damage from that?
Correct.
What?
He could also turn invisible and have it on.
وانفيزبل كمان. اوكي اوكي اوكي.
Yeah.
هيك-
So you pointed out earlier.
هيك
one of the
رح
best
يجننونا
things when
فعلياً.
someone's invisible is to start spamming projectiles and astray while he's trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile,
يو
be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very
بيقدر
sneaky.
يخفي ويعمل
He
تليبورت.
is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
One of,
Oh
that's
my.
a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rare.
يو هذا
Oh yeah,
سيك.
no, I'm
هذه
loving it. I think
الحركة.
it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You do like rushing down.
nothing
راح
but
يكون
risk.
سموك
I think I had to remind you. Of
مدمر.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk.
اوكي عمل كنسل هون وكمل كومبو.
Very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to
في اثنين لو.
smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have
Wow.
two strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game.
يو عجبتني تاعت سب زيرو لما يجمد.
Or rush down the rush down guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normal.
شيء جديد أول مرة بشوفه.
Your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, and then go for big combos.
يو في كتير عنده لو اوفر هيد
Excited.
بشكل سريع.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. You have anything more?
No, I think we should show you the fatal blow.
Let's do it.
So this also goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right. Blam.
اوه. دام. يا لطف نص عينه.
So any last notes about smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different cameos and
هيك هيك خلصنا من
Go
سموك
crazy
زي ما
with the
بتحكي
puzzles and all that. I think it's gonna be
وانه
really cool.
خلوا
Yeah, some of my favorite characters
البرو
are
بلاير
that have this sort of like we've talked
اللاعبين
about
المحترفين
ballet of
يورجونا
structure where
المكسات
everything's moving
بالسموك
around, flipping
طلع
out,
شيء
all that sort of
خرافي.
thing. So that's super exciting.
I'm excited to get to play him. Like he looks more of like this type of characters that I would be into. Just rush down, constant
Can you
pressure.
Select Liu Kang.
You got it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, definitely a character I could see you getting. On,
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, I think Smoke's probably going to be in my rotation of characters, my repertoire, if you will. See how you handle it.
Hopefully well.
Yeah, and I think Smoke's a character that's changed throughout the last 30 years.
Oh, he was my absolute favorite in MK3, right?
He's literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja-like. His animations and all that, the use of the karambit, I think is really neat.
So we're going through this stream is sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailers we've shown. We got Smoke from earlier. We got Jeiras coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashra.
So, Ashra
نرجع.
is from Mortal Kombat.
إذا هلا
7.
دور آشرا.
She's been in Armageddon, and she's been absent for 17 years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen her in a game because they may have started
Right.
with X or you know, who knows what MK9
Nine,
will
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
this is really exciting, and I am super happy to see
This is a brand new character for a lot of our newer players.
Right. And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway. So she's got a real fresh.
شخصية آشرا هي شيء جديد. اوكي هذا الطريق شفناه. اوكي هذا جديد. قديم اوكي. هتعمل لينا. حسب كلامهم بالويكي هذا زي خنجر أكتر منه إنه السورد أو سيف.
Alright.
She's been through it.
Alright, she's done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like she's got a super good uppercut.
إذا ملاحظين هون السيف لونه أصفر بس بالتريلر شفناهم مرتين بنفسجي وأصفر. هذا يعني إنه احتمال يكون في سكنات. يو هذه الحركة حتكون مزعجة. هذه الأوفر هاي الأوفر هيد حتكون مزعجة.
Slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh, little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are.
هلا بدهم يورجونا سبيشال موفز.
So the first thing she has is projectile, which is not a typical fast.
تقريبا بطيئة مش سريعة كتير. إذا بتلاحظوا تقدر تلغيها بسهولة. ومش فول سكرين ومش لآخر الشاشة.
So you're not jumping in.
Exactly.
Right.
بس هي شوي بطيئة.
Good one, Tyler.
Also has crisscross, which is sword slash,
Oh.
combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air.
واو ملينا قاعدة ورا
And
بالستيج.
that's one of the ways you beat like long range.
انتبهت على ملينا قاعدة.
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you.
لاحظتوها؟
Jump.
You really set these up.
Oh yeah.
يو الستيج بيرفكت.
Look, I don't understand why people.
هذيك
say
تانية اللي
this is
ورا؟
cringe. I don't get that.
No, not at all.
It's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
اوه هذا سبيشال
in fact, I'll
موف.
show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to combo.
Awesome. But the projectile.
هذيك هي ملينا قاعدة.
They just do more damage.
واو.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have the ghost dash.
Oh,
So
banish.
this is a cool move where she sends a ghost,
أو بانشي.
travels as far as she wants,
اوكي هذه الحركة حتكون مزعجة.
cancel it,
حركة السندال ام كي 11.
Nope.
بانشي.
and she can also do
تقدر تخطفي.
this quicker
يا
version
حبيبي.
to
But you're following.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
For the most part, she's got a bunch of range
مش
attacks,
آخر
and she can get distance with her sword attacks.
في عندها
So she
حد
really kind
معين،
of plays that mid to
مش
far
لآخر.
range. And if you try jumping in at her, she has
الشاشة.
that special move that just is a resin sword
في فوق
attack
كمان.
that's just then going to allow her to extend air combo.
في اير.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She can
peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side.
اوه
This
هيو
is
قلت لكم عنه.
properties on most
معناته مش سكن.
Her fireball
ايش صار؟
becomes a ground spark.
اوكي حركة سريعة.
Oh, jeez.
Short, medium, and far version.
Okay. And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
اوه في عندها 2 فيرجن. تختار انت واحدة منهم. تمزح بنفس القتال.
God.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
اوكي هون
Her
صارت
shadow
شريرة.
charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
اوه واضح هناك الخير وهون الشر. والله شيء رهيب اللي عملوا فيها.
Okay.
Or actually go directly to where the ghost is, and she can use that to go behind.
هذه
her,
الحركة
cancel it.
رح تكون مزعجة
Okay.
Now, one thing you might notice
بشكل
when she's
خرافي.
doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attacks.
الشخصيات لاحظت انها بتنهض بسرعة. مزبوط.
Exactly, which can stack up.
ما في ديلي ويك اب.
Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an
يا لطيف على الحركة.
extra hit of damage, depending on how many stacks she has.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Now, some of the ghost slashes. Can you do any of those in the air, anything like
Yeah.
that?
بس شكله الدمج
All the ghost slashes in the
بيبقى
game
مثل ما
down.
هو
You can do
شو ما كان
combos with it.
What
الفيرجن
can she
تبعها.
do?
pretty much.
I don't think she has a command grab.
She does not have a command
Okay.
grab.
So
Or a pure
Oh,
soul.
ما في
so
كمان
playing as
grab.
her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get.
الحلو فيها الحركة انها مش لآخر
Back
الشاشة
and forth depending on the
بس
range
لوسط الشاشة
tools are.
ما بتقدر
You can really
اوه
And
بتقدر تعمل
you're
كنسل
locking them down with distance anyway, too.
تقدر تعمل
So,
كنسل فيها
Let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
He's going to be advancing on me. He might do his flying.
yeah تقدر تعمل كنسل بالحركة هاي
A couple of Frost moves.
الحركة
One is
الكنسلة
ground
موجودة
dash, straight from
اوكي
dead to alive.
اوه بتجمد
Super
فروست
fast, low combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly. This is going to be a big time movement check when you're fighting.
حركة الموفمنت
Let it risk
بيحكوا انها
time.
تعدلت بس حاسة نفس ما هي بطيئة
That's
شوي
gonna keep the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit it. Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb.
Orby Orb.
Where she
What
sends
is
a
this?
frozen orb out. A slow-moving orb that
اوه اوكي اذا
You
كنت
gotta
زلمة
respect that,
تتحرك
basically, yeah.
Exactly. A perfect time.
بس بتختفي لحد معين
And lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she
Oh.
has a special fourth move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you can see.
ستاب 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 هيا سكوت فروست
Block.
Pick up the controller and block. This will actually push you.
اوه
full
شوف
screen and
قديش
your ship
بتبعد الشخصية للآخر هذه سيف
And
مرتب
that's a low too that you're doing there.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And now the meter burner hold down stabby stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like
I
that?
believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
بس
And also
والله
to
تصميم
mention,
آشرا
still game in progress,
عن جد
still
حلو
being tweaked and balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change. Obviously. So.
So-
just
Oh,
keep
there's
that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
We'll
they
all
will.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And I
Oh,
still.
Dundee.
The Dundee.
ياه من ميد لأوفر هيد للانشر وعكومبو
I think the wings are so.
لحظة احنا ما شفنا الفاتل
Yeah.
بلو تاعت آشر صح؟
An audible gasp.
اوه أجنحة
Yeah.
نو واي
And that is
Wow.
Ashra. It is super exciting to have her back. I love how we've again taken these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
هذه المنطقة هي منطقة الدنيا حلوة جدا ستيج بجنن
Can you set that up for me, sorry?
Yes.
You want to turn the
هيك خلصنا من آشرا وسموك ضايل جيروس
the old buzz. So Ashra, so another character. Oh,
Lost my mic.
we're good.
You know, whatever.
Super excited. I loved being in the crowd when you see this character like when Havoc popped,
Yeah.
and when Ashra popped, and you have all these people being like, and of course there are some people because I saw some videos later of people who like it's been so long, like you said,
Yeah.
where they're like, who is it? And it takes them a second, then they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, when
that's
you
who
haven't
it is.
seen a character for 16 years,
Right.
It's completely acceptable for you to have to think about who it is, or if you got it wrong, it's okay.
Right.
You know, like
just like it was that was really cool. It's just when because I think one of the we said earlier, but like
لا هي فاتل بلوة واحدة
a
ما
little bit. We
تتغير
did a little bit.
and just knowing in my heart
ما أتوقع إنه
what
في
it was really
اثنين.
going to be, how long it was going to be, and I mean
Many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form and things like that, right? Even more misleading. Okay to not know, you know, for sure.
But had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited today too because I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown today.
You're going to do a character breakdown. How many times are you going to mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Gears a lot, so I have confidence.
I have, and we Steph and I went through it yesterday, and I feel like I feel like it went okay, and I was
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch of like that.
maybe.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
and that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff you can do, but just on a base level, you can still, if you're not an uber pro, you can still do a chunky amount of damage.
Okay. Okay.
So Geras, just a quick thing about Geras' gameplay. He's a brawler,
Yeah.
right? But there are times where Geras wants to keep you away, like you want to stay away from them. So Geras can set up some of the traps we've been talking about that I'll be showing you in a little bit. So he can lock you down in those ways as well. I think Geras is going to be good for really a lot of players who like command grabs, players who like big brawlers,
Players
who
like to play like Tyler.
players like that. But then also, he has a lot of sort of maybe I guess upper level moves that some of the higher level players can leverage too.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
I've been playing Geras for a little bit now, and I'm just starting to test those.
Geras was pretty popular in MK11.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think in this game he's definitely a thinking man's grappler and
Right.
brawler.
Oh, see that
Well,
may be a problem.
Could be a problem. So let's actually go ahead and talk about him. I am going to go with I went with Goro.
يا على
I
الستيج.
love Goro, and also he does help
يمكن اخذ يعني فترة طويلة لحد
a
اشوف اللي ورا.
I do. So
أوه،
just real
شو
quick,
هالمشية الحلوة هاي.
Goro has a couple moves. He has
أوه، Goro.
punch in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch, yep.
You can do that to sort of
جايبين لنا Goro.
get combos sometimes, things like that. He also has stomp.
طريقة لعب ريبتايل ما
Now
في،
listen.
بس
Stomp is
سموك
different.
وآشرا
Stomp
وجيراس.
takes your entire body.
اعتقد المرة
Oh,
الجاي.
it does.
Yeah, it is full.
خلينا بس نركز
It
هون.
would be like stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is
اوه جورو MKX
No,
موف.
that's punch walk.
punch walk again.
That's punch walk.
He has omelet toss where he will throw you.
اوه
in the
كمان
air,
جراب كلاي.
Omelet top.
and he will. So that can be grabbed.
Yo,
like if you're ducking,
جيراس
for
مع
instance,
جورو
that
بجننوا.
can be, it can be used to
Omelet toss.
Don't do that. So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the.
شوفوا كيف
strings
شكل
and
جيراس
solve
بيعصب
and
لما
how
يخلص.
he works. Probably my favorite string he has is 4-4-4, which is just hits the ground.
اوه ماي جاد بيطلع
Make a little sandcastle there. What happened?
التراب لفوق لانشر بس ما توقعش كومبو.
So for this, then you can start doing your air.
والله طلع كومبو.
He has 4 unique grabs
هون
you can
جيراس
do in the
اتوقع
air based
حيكون
on his
ممتع
air
باللعب
combos.
فيه اكثر من ام كي
So
11.
he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
اوه ليتس جو
Which you are a fan of.
I am.
بانج.
See that
Chokeslam.
اذا ما بتحمي تعمل بلوك
Yes, you can
قدام
choose what
جيراس
side to switch.
رحت فيها
Do
رسمي.
this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different.
يا
you-
الكومبو
Different punches in
بجنن.
the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
it's
Oh.
to see the air combat.
اوكي هذه اول شيء لو اذا ملاحظين لازم
Yeah,
تصد
pretty
اللو.
much. Like
He'll knee you away.
Yeah.
air combat just. Huge
شوفوا لي
fan. I
الستيج
just
ورا
love
قديش
it. So in
تفاصيل
love with it.
بعيدة.
He also has this.
تقدر
overhead,
تشوف اللي
which is,
بعيد.
so it's
ما
not
في
like-
أي
it's not
blur
safe
عليها.
entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a
شو
bit.
هاي؟
You get a big amount of pushback, and you're
Right.
back to back. He's got back 1-2, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here. Get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like.
اوه ماي جاد فكرتك كمان جراب هاي طلعت ايش هاي؟
Let's just throw
سبيشال
real quick before I
موف.
forget, 'cause I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
اوه جورو
Goro comes in.
هاي
Goro
الثرو.
kind of got a glow up too for
He
anybody
did a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right? From the earlier like first views of Goro.
جو هاي الثرو بتجنن.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too, because I know people want to see that he does indeed have body splash.
And if
Yeah.
a character has a body splash, that's instantly
بعد سبلاش هذه نرجعوا لنا اياها.
This is one
اكثر
of the
حركة مزعجة.
He's got we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump. Little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw
Whoa.
through the wall. And here's the other
بتجنن هاي
thing.
الحركة.
Throw this out like from distance. Let me
حلوة
do it
كتير.
real quick, man. You can kind of
اوه
even like all.
Oh,
It's not a
بتقدر
projectile,
تلغيها.
but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it
too.
is.
واضح انها كتير كلوز.
I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the
هلا
one
بده يورجونا
that
سبيشال
changes
موف
it.
Okay.
It's called countdown.
اسمها
he'll
كول
just
داون او كال
put a,
داون.
hourglass
اوه
out,
الوقت
right?
ايش
If-
صار؟
And this is what I was talking about. He wants to keep you out. Like, I want to... Got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Up behind you. and
لا.
the last move you take,
اذا بتعملها 3 مرات بتعمل هاي الحركة.
frozen thing from the last game.
Right.
If you meter burn it,
واذا عملتها
you have 3 already.
امبليفاي.
I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if you're... I got to read it harder.
اوكي واضح انها بطيئة الحركة. اوه
That, you
تيليبورت.
can... If you're hard reading things like that,
اوكي جيرز رح يكون
Sure. So once
مزعج.
you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable, but the game.
How are
is
you gonna block that?
I played enough people when they're starting to read it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay.
شو اللي
We
صار؟
have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, The other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were, rewind time, and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So-
that uses the same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind you.
you can charge the clock, and once that clock is fully charged at 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, this it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass, and guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh,
اوه
that's cool.
Let's move on to another.
بيحسبوا لك اياها بالوقت الثالث
Right?
لما بتعمل. لا هلا بنعيد
Is
بحكي
there
لكم شو
different
صار.
distances for sandstorm, or is it track?
هو بيعمل لك
They're all
تورنادو.
Distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher,
Oh.
right? So you can be like this.
نايس.
Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're at
Gotcha.
the front of it, they're front.
That's
forwards.
science.
Now, if I meter burn it, you gotta set. See that?
اوه
It'll time out.
اه
and
بوي.
then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
but that also.
جيراس مليان.
clock.
Interesting.
So I
and
don't,
that's going to force them.
واضح انه ممتع اكثر من ام كي 11.
Back up is good for you. Advancing, then
Right.
you can go for your mix-ups.
so super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can,
شوفوا كم حركة بدها تعمل يا الله.
So it could change the way the game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own game.
What I just showed was world stop, just back forward 1. You can just stop time, and I can do this. Now I can go on either side too, where I can hold there. If you meter burn it,
اه عملت امبليفاي.
time stop.
Oh man. He seems pretty nasty.
He is nasty.
يا مجنون جيروس.
Amazing looking too.
He definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw
هاي كمان جراب.
away
زي ما قلت لكم كمان جراب.
like that.
يا لطيف.
Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the wall.
نايس. تقدر تطلعه
So if
برا
I'm throwing my
الزاوية.
so you can give up good spacing.
نايس او ترجعه على
Cash out that
الزاوية.
extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like,
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command
طبيعي.
it can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also like right about here.
يا حبيبي على الكمان جراب.
Really
شوف الرينج تبعه
All-
قديش.
And also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
اللي مرة اشوف المرة اللي ورا قاعدة تتعجب من جرس.
Sure.
Far, you might be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna say,
but
then
not
you're
as
just-
much press advantage.
You're putting out
right.
clocks
But
if
people
you're
also
far.
you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also like you will notice the more you play against the Garrus, the snap.
هل بقدر
I've been blocked on.
اللي يكون انتراكتبل المرة اللي ورا. تخيلوا.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, that's you. Then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
حبيت الحركة اللي ورا. شوفوا الناس كيف تتحرك. ضحكوا.
You use
Yes.
it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got. This is a. Oops, there was again. Sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here, and it's
يو هذا ويك اب تاعت ام كي 11.
You can
Get off
combo
me.
it, right?
Nope.
But I would say that's not the only time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does a
He's armored.
armor move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Not me. There we go.
يو نفس ويك اب.
And it's really good if, like I get jumped on the like in the. So like.
يا حبيبي.
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off me tool.
Yes,
For sure.
So he does have that. I mean, Garrus
حاسه
seems
زعيم.
like he has a lot. I will say once you start playing it, it all sort of flows together very, very well.
Right.
Once you start getting the game plan down, he has this move here, which is really cool. So go full screen for me.
يا لسه في كمان حركات؟
This, and now look, I am
لا.
ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take it. Oh,
No
I can
way.
take it, right? So hold on. And then I will go back.
تمزح.
You can do that with projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do like things like this,
تمزح.
where I will walk you down. I know I have a I know I can
What?
take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do it.
لا.
Here's where it gets crazy.
This has been pretty crazy already. Like, I don't know what the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never.
هذا
done this,
جنوني.
But wait, there's more.
هذا اللي
There is
بنشوفه
one more
قاعدين
thing which
جنوني.
I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see. Let's take a look at that video.
Whew.
جير بتايل. شو هاد؟ What?
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
You know that part is will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll
Right.
probably
اوكي
be
واضح
something
انه بده
simple for myself, like just an
تدريبات
average
خرافية
player.
عليه.
I've already started finding things that I can do with it. So that's Garrus. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really
Oh,
enjoyed.
his fatal blow.
You're right.
I was gonna say he didn't do his fatal blow,
لا
but
والله ما شفناش الفاتر بلو تاعت جيروس. هات نشوف.
So it is.
بدي ورجونا الفاتر
about
بلو
where you
تاعت
start a
جيروس.
battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs.
اوه مع جورو. اي. اخ. اوه. ام كي اكس.
he'll be fine.
امبارح شفناها. لا شفناها بس مش شفناش تاعت جورو.
So that is
That's Garrus.
that's Garrus.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people look at like brawlers or grapplers as being like simplistic or like, honestly.
جورو عمل حركة ام كي اكس
He's opposite.
بالفاتر بلو ام كي 1.
Fairly complex, nuanced.
Well, he's got to protect the hourglass, so he's got to
Right.
be
He's a
fully
smart
loaded
guy.
with anything that he needs.
And like I said too, because I'm obviously like a lot of players out there, average if not a percent more,
Right.
and I've still found so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface of some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what players who are far better than me are able to figure out. Because right now, doing the stuff I'm doing, I'm having a blast.
Just want to knock someone in the air. and
متحمس
do a
الصراحة
wild
كتير.
diver. You could just
Still
easily
fun.
do that too.
Still
Yeah.
fun.
And it happens a lot, and it's super cool. It's very easy to set up too, and it's awesome. So that would be. Oh, what do we got?
Birthday shout outs.
do it.
I really felt you were about to wrap things up, and I was like, no.
Okay,
No.
got it.
Okay. All right. Let me find my list. Excuse me. 1 second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, why do people say we're dorks? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Any names I butcher, please fix. All right. Happy birthday to Bryce Butler, Andy Senesac, Allison Adams, Brendan Goulitas, got it. Nick Johnson, Matt Colsio, Joe Flores, Matt Pearson, Antonio Sendejas, Mike Stallone, Rigo Cortez, Ian Nod. Dang, I knew it was coming. Jay Biondo, Dominic Cianacciolo, Tyler Thompson, Mark Tuttle, Chris Erickson, Christina Nguyen, Elliot Creepy. I'm sorry I missed his birthday last time, and his dad made sure that I got it this time.
His dad?
Yeah, his dad.
That's cool.
My man crush, Tiago Gomez.
We missed him, yeah.
I know. And to my wonderful son, Cameron. Happy birthday, bud.
Oh,
birthday,
this
Cam.
is a wholesome birthday.
Thank
shout
you.
out. So I like this.
That was really nice.
Thanks.
Before we go, we have QA was kind enough again to put another fight together for us,
Yes.
which shows a true fight between Smoke and Lee May.
Yes, with cameo Sector and Cyrax.
Awesome. Again, we just tell them go at it. We love it if each person wins a round. That's pretty much. There's no rules.
There's no rules.
There's
Have
no
a fight,
rules.
blocking included, make it look good. So let's take a look at that real quick.
No rule fight.
As I told your brother, I'll abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, Lee May.
كان في لي ماي مع سموك وكاميو سيكتور بالإضافة لفروست.
She has cameo Frost. I misspoke, but I was right about Sector.
All good.
It's all good.
All right. starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about her drop kick overhead is
يا عمل انتي اير.
and not commit the overhead part and just land.
Oh, really?
Air special moves out of it, stuff like that.
We got some sector homing rockets too.
Homing rocket had to be there.
It has to.
Favorite stuff.
And I love
Oh.
the weird pose he gets in too.
عملت له انكاونتر.
Does a back bend.
It's such a great way to lock them down, make them so you can't do a lot.
Yeah, Cameo Sector has he's exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport, flamethrower, and then rocket.
Some low
اوكي هذه سيف.
So
Hey,
that's
Bunish.
the lion uppercut move. It's really, really fast. The EX version can actually punish low hooks on the block. It's one of the fastest special moves in the entire game.
I love her slide pop up.
Yeah, me too.
So much fun.
اوه مسكته.
Hits the fatal blow.
The light staggers.
I do not think Smoke is going to come back from this.
No, he smoked.
The ending of this fatal blow is one of my favorites.
The lion.
I
That's
just,
nice. Oh, there's always round two. Oh, big jump. That is the problem with
Ooh.
Costa.
واو واو سموك ايزي.
Right.
That was a
335.
lot of hits on the smoke combo there. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, oh.
Oh, excellent. Tricky. There's the uppercut.
Does that sector uppercut track?
Yes, it does.
حركة ميرلينا.
Offset for the combo.
Nice.
like, obviously, he let a block there instead of holding
Right.
through it, like, getting to the combo was a little bit over, but second combo.
شوف سكتر محل ضرباته يا زلمة.
The rocket again.
Oh, smoke just smoking.
Really dominant win there.
Yeah.
Doing this. Cool.
Magic.
Magic.
اوه ليتس جو.
And
Gotta dodge real quick on it.
Well, smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you got to use the lantern to prevent it.
she has
اوه ليتس جو.
control the
جيت اب بانش.
super fun.
Nice use of sector there to
هذه حلوة الحركة مثل
rid of
جاكي.
that other camera.
Yes.
هذه سيف خرافية.
Trading distance. Oh,
Oh,
there she goes. Ooh, committed to the knee. How to breaker though. Remember, in this game, breaker takes 3 bars.
right.
And he did his cameo too.
Exactly.
وال.
Big combo.
32%.
There you go.
Do the EX anti-air smoke bomb.
اه هيز ديد.
Set up the smoke bomb or the Chakra rocket.
Smoke on it.
اوه السكتر. دورجو.
Love it.
There it is.
Classic.
My favorite in fatality.
اوه
Throw it
كلاسيك.
in there.
One of my top 5 all-time favorites.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
ام كي 3 فيتاليتي سكتر بالاضافه لل
Great stuff down there.
فيكتوري بوس.
Well, that's it for today. We showed 3 characters. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Good breakdown. Saw some environments with Tiago.
Very exciting. We
And we
will,
covered all these eras. We got a character from the old arcade era, 2D era, sorry, 3D era, and then literally someone who debuted in the last game. It's
Right.
something for everybody.
and they are all a part of the new era.
That's right.
New
Mortal Kombat
timeline.
So awesome! Thank you so much. I wanna make a promise for next time.
A promise.
We've been hearing this a lot, and we're not gonna do them every time. There will be a belt battle at the next stream. There will be a belt battle.
I don't believe it.
Don't know who you're gonna play.
Me?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I guess we'll find
We'll
out.
find
So,
out.
Tune in next time. We'll have some more stuff to show. No date yet, but we will be back as soon as we possibly can. And there will be a belt battle. You have something?
Pre-order. Be sure you
Yes.
pre-order it. Get Shang Tsung. And do you have anything about the beta coming up?
August 18th.
Ooh.
We do that. We can start playing together and against each other, and I'm excited about that. So
Yeah, Johnny Cage, Lee May, Frost. I'm really excited to see what people do with Johnny Cage. He's
Oh, for sure.
crazy.
I'm really excited to win 5 matches and then lose again.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get on with my Lee May and Frost. Win about 20 minutes, then be like, yeah, I'm
Getting smoked.
washed, right?
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you. For
اوكي هيك بكون انتهت.
Thank you for following us on this journey.
ما اتوقع راح يظهروا اي
It's
شيء.
been an incredible time, and we'll see you very soon right here on the Combat Cast.
Bye.
اوكي هيك بكون خلصنا. بس بدي اشوف كم مرة سكتور.
The smoke bomb or the
الفيتاليتي تاعت السكتور هي نفسها البروتاليتي بام كي 3. بام.
Love it.
There it is.
Love it.
my favorite fatality.
نفس الفيكتوري لما يعملها
One of my
بجنن.
top 5 all-time favorites.
شو رأيكم شباب؟ هل كان ممتع العرض؟ أنا صراحة حبيتهم. جيراس كان يعني كل تفكيري كان عليه. جيراس رح يكون مزعج بطريقة خرافية، بس واضح بنفس الوقت إنه ممتع. أكتر شيء حبيته جيراس من بين الشخصيتين هدول. هلا الكومبات كاست اللي جاي لسه ما حددوها، بس يحددوها بكون كالعادة موجود. شفنا جيراس آشرا وسموك. خلاص هلا ما في أي شيء. نشوفكم بأمان الله. سلامات.